These 3 bags are filled with beauty products that I felt I couldn't live without while I was on my honeymoon. I just got back and I really want to share with you, before I put all of the beauty products away, what I feel like I can't live without. This bag looks really well organized. Obviously, with hotels and Airbnbs, they generally have a shampoo and conditioner and body wash there for you to use. But personally, it's not something that I want to mess with. If it's a scent I don't like, if it's like a product that just doesn't work very well for me, I would much rather bring my own. So I put some full sizes into travel sizes to just make it a little bit easier to take. I used the Pantene Pro V Sheer Volume shampoo. I have very fine hair, but I have a lot of it. So it needs a really good deep clean. Otherwise, it's going to get super duper greasy super fast. So this really helps me feel like I have a deep clean, but it's like it's not stripping at all. The Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Repair Conditioner, I put in this. This is really great for fine hair because I need something that's not going to weigh it down and make it even less voluminous than it already is. I also find a lot of conditioners to make my hair really greasy really fast as well. So this is just a really great conditioner. It's again, it's super conditioning, but it's not too heavy. It doesn't make my hair greasy. The other hair product I brought, which I did not use every day that I showered, was the K18 leave-in hair mask. This is really, really great. It has strengthened my hair so much and allowed it to not have a lot of breakage. That's really the big thing that I have noticed with this. The Necessaire with eucalyptus body wash, this is so relaxing and also invigorating. It's such a nice scent, and I am completely out of it, so I'm very, very sad about that. And then the body scrub in the scent Extra Milk from Deadcool. This is an amazing body scrub, and I actually love to use this right before I shave my armpits or my legs because I have pretty sensitive skin. So when I shave, after like a couple of days, I notice that my skin is like really dry in the areas I shaved, as well as can get irritated and like bumpy red. And I notice if I use this scrub beforehand, that doesn't happen. The scent Extra Milk in this is so good. It smells just like your skin, but better, and fresh laundry and fresh out of the shower vibes, even though you're in the shower using this scrub. So the other shaving products that I used in the shower were the Billy Whipped Shave Cream. Again, because I have more sensitive skin when I shave, I like to use the unscented shaving cream because like anytime I've used something from the grocery store that had a really strong fragrance, it didn't feel good on my skin. I also brought my Venus Gillette. I think this is like the sensitive razor. I really like that one. But also, if you have recommendations of razors for sensitive skin, please let me know in the comments. I also in the shower always use my Skin Fix oil foaming cleanser. This is an amazing cleanser if you have dry, dehydrated skin and you want something really nourishing. It feels so creamy going on and it foams up in the nicest way. And you can leave it on for 30 seconds and then wash it off, or you can leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes if you want that extra luxurious feeling. So that's what I do when I'm in the shower. Now, all of the skincare that I brought with me, other than the Skin Fix oil cleanser. So before I would get in the shower and use the Skin Fix oil cleanser, I always made sure to use this waterless cleansing balm from Pacifica. It is small and compact, so it's really great for travel. It's also really simple and effective. It's a balm that obviously melts into your skin and melts off your sunscreen and your makeup, and then you can wash your face in the sink or in the shower with this, and that's your first cleanse. The Tower 28 SOS Rescue Spray, I don't totally know how this works, but it has kept me from getting breakouts on my face when I have traveled in the past. When you're traveling, you know, and you're going to Airbnbs and hotels, you don't know what kind of laundry detergent they're using on their bedding. and it can really irritate your skin. And also when you're in a summery place and you're doing a lot of activities, you can sweat a lot and you might not be able to wash your face for hours. So for those reasons, this is like really great to have in your purse, but it's also really great to have like right after you get out of the shower, make sure everything's all good. And it really keeps my skin from getting too overly irritated. And with that, I will say I also started using recently the Dew Deliverance. This is their serum that's like niacinamide and CBD complex. Again, it keeps your sensitive skin from like being like crazy and being just too activated and getting irritated and red. And this has helped me a ton on this trip to just continue to have really like chill skin that feels really nice and well taken care of. Now, the moisturizer that I use is also Dew. This is their Instant Angel Lipid Rich Moisturizer. For those of you with dry, dehydrated skin, this is a heaven sent formula, at least for me. I don't have to use a lot of it for it to be super hydrating. It feels really luxurious going on. It feels really, really great throughout the day or night. I use this in the morning and in the evening. It's phenomenal. And when you're traveling, you can generally get more dry, dehydrated skin. All right, now daily sunscreen. This is daily sunscreen for my face. I used up my entire Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun SPF 50. This was before they took it away in the States, and then Beauty of Joseon reformulated for US only, and it's not as good as this formula that they sell everywhere other than the States. So when I ran out of this, I was really sad. I don't know what I'm going to do without it. This is great, again, for dry skin. Also, even if you don't have dry skin, this is really good. You could actually use this as like a moisturizer in the morning because it's sunscreen and you want to be wearing sunscreen every day. But anyway, this is really luxurious, really creamy, really hydrating, and it gives great sun protection. This is the rest of my body care before we go on to the rest of my hair care, makeup, and fragrances. So 2 deodorants I brought with me. One, I got this little travel-sized thing on Amazon, and I filled it for deodorant with the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Toner. This is amazing. If you don't use antiperspirant, but you don't want to smell gross, I highly suggest getting this and using it once or twice a week in your underarms if you're not too sensitive to it. This really just allows me to not smell disgusting when I sweat. It's amazing. I love it, and it's so affordable. And like being able to just buy one of these on Amazon to put it in, or you can just use a cotton pad and put it on that way, you know, not a big deal. But since I was traveling, I wanted it in something like this. Now my daily deodorant is the Kosas Sport deodorant in the fragrance Beachy Clean. In the future, I would actually get fragrance free because I don't love the Beachy Clean scent that much, but the scent is really light and it dissipates quickly. So it's not really that big of a deal, but it's just a little bit floral and a little bit beachy for me, obviously. So this is an AHA serum deodorant. Now the body sunscreen that me and my partner shared, and I also had to use this on my face when I ran out of the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios UV Pro Sport SPF 50. So this is like water resistant, sweat resistant, which was necessary for Hawaii and New Zealand honeymoon because it was very hot. I was sweating a lot. It didn't feel too sticky. I could reapply and it didn't feel like I was wearing too much on my skin. I really like this stuff. But also, if you have recommendations for body sunscreen, please put them in the comments because I'm always looking for like the best body sunscreen. So this was the rest of the hair care that I brought. And I'm going to be honest with you. I used one of them once and the other 2 I didn't use at all. Whereas these are products that I can't live without at home. like on a day-to-day basis. I use them. So I brought them thinking I would need them. In hot summery weather where I'm trying to get off sunscreen and sweat and all that jazz, I showered every day. So I actually didn't need the K18 dry shampoo at all, because I ultimately ended up just deciding to wash my hair almost every day, every couple days, just because I wanted to feel really fresh and clean, because if I was getting really sweaty, I was getting sweaty up on my scalp. But if you are not like me and you don't want to wash your hair every day during that kind of weather, I highly recommend the K18 dry shampoo air wash if you have hair like mine, where it's just super duper fine and things weigh it down super easy, because this does not do that. I love so many dry shampoos. I hate so many dry shampoos, but I think that this is probably my favorite. It's so expensive. So when you see that, don't get sticker shock like I did. But I had just heard such good things about it that I tried it and I fell in love with it, unfortunately, for my wallet. This is another product that I thought I would use on my trip, because I use it like multiple times a week. I think I use it like 5-6 times a week when I'm at home. So I brought the little travel size. I did not use this at all. It is the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex. Now, the reason why I didn't use this is because I let my hair air dry when I was on my honeymoon majority of the time. There was only one time where I didn't let my hair air dry, and I used the Wow Dream Coat, because this is really great for keeping your hair from like getting like super like frizzy. On to makeup. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. These are the only makeup products I used, and I didn't even use some of these every single day. So I didn't use anything in this makeup bag. The everyday makeup wear was just this Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and I got it in the travel size. This was just like a clear brow setter. It works really well. And then the Summer Fridays lip balm, lip butter balm in pink sugar. So this is just a really light pink color. On nights where I wanted to feel a little bit more done up, a little bit more seductive, I would put on a cute little black dress and these two makeup items. I'd also like brush my hair more and make sure it looked like really nice. So I would use the Precisely My Brow Wax from Benefit in the shade 2.5. This just helps make my eyebrows look a little bit more fuller and make them match a little bit more. It would, you know, really do up my face in a way that I really liked, and it would make my eyes pop a little bit more. And then I would also use the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm in the shade Midnight. This stuff is so good. If you like a more vampy lip, you like the 90s makeup vibes, you like grungy makeup vibes, you like the dark whatever, like you're a cool toned girly, you want to look just a little bit more sexy and seductive, and your lips are gonna look amazing if you wear this. This is like a deep purple, but it's like got a sheen to it, like, you know, it's like a lip balm, right? So it's a tinted lip balm, so it's not super duper intense, but it does give you like zhuzh to your face. The part I feel like most people have been waiting for is the fragrances. What fragrances did I bring on my honeymoon? What fragrances did my partner bring on the honeymoon? I brought 3 fragrances for myself on my honeymoon, and 2 of them I feel like will forever remind me of my honeymoon now. They're beautiful scent memories that I love. Ormond Jane Champaka. This is so luxurious and elegant and feels like a very grown up, very rich, luxurious, confident woman. It's got bamboo and rice and green tea and musk and pink pepper and champaka and freesia. So it feels like slightly floral, but the musky green tea, like starchy rice, it really comes through very strongly, and so does the bamboo. It smells like a hotel lobby kind of scent, and it's everything. It feels so it just feels like everything I want to be. So I think that that's why I brought it, and it just made me feel extra special on my honeymoon. Now, Guava Sorbet from House of Brand was my other signature scent on my honeymoon that has such great scent memories. This is so juicy and playful, yet it still has those same like elegant, luxurious, rich woman vibes that Champaka has. But again, far more flirty and playful. This is at the heart of it, when you wear it for a long time, it's just so juicy, fresh guava with sugar cubes. My mouth is watering talking about it and smelling it again. There's also some osmanthus in here that gives a little bit of like an almost peachy vibe, but again, it's like, it's a floral. There's vanilla and sandalwood. It's so delightful. But when you first spray this, you get a ton of passion fruit and like an orangey citrus alongside the guava. So it's really interesting because it doesn't smell like a guava sorbet when you first spray it, but it does smell really beautiful and like rich, fresh juiciness. And then after like the first, like, I want to say 15 minutes, that's when it turns into what it's going to be the rest of the wear, which is just this like juicy guava with sugar cubes, vanilla, sandalwood, right? Like just very, very creamy, warm, all-encompassing, flirty, sugary, sweet. Opus Core from Wilhelm, I wish I had worn more on the honeymoon. This is such an invigorating scent. It smells like fresh out of the shower vibes and like you're walking like under lemon trees and magnolia trees. There are so many magnolia trees in New Zealand, by the way, and most of them were like blooming when I was there, and there's magnolia in this, so it reminds me of that. There's acai berries. It's musky, it's clean, it's confident. Again, it's another like luxurious woman kind of perfume. These are the two fragrances my partner brought on the honeymoon. Nice Bergamot from Essential Parfum. This is such a good fragrance, and he's almost out. We really need to get him a full bottle. This is a scent that I would happily share with him if I had a full bottle of it. It is so light and refreshing and energizing and clean smelling. This is just like, it's sunlight. It's just like, it's a sunny day. This is mainly citrusy bergamot and cedar. So I find it to be, you know, woody, crisp, and citrusy, light, refreshing. Petit Matin from Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. My partner smelled this last fall when we were in France at the MFK store, and he just had to get it. Petit Matin means early morning in French, and it really does kind of smell like an early morning when things are just like bright and refreshing and sunny and like hope for what you're going to have and be and do during the day. This is crisp and light and refreshing. It's got a fresh citrusy Italian lemon with some musk. There's a bit of orange blossom, but I don't really notice the orange blossom all that much on his skin. It's just very citrusy, bright, and musky. Absolutely stunning for a man. If you watched this whole video, oh my gosh, thank you so much, but also let me know of the products that I shared. Do you have any favorites from the products I shared? Are you going to try any of the products that I recommended if you haven't tried them? Obviously, if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, and also if you follow me on YouTube for short form, you know that 95% of my content is perfume related, but I'm trying to add back in more beauty content because I have such a passion for all things beauty and would love to share more and would love to share more personal things as well. That's another reason why I'm looking forward to doing more long form content here on YouTube, is because I feel like we can get to know each other a little bit better. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Do you want me to just do more perfume content? Do you like the content that I just shared? Let me know. Thank you for watching.